Buenos dias, Mr. Fraser. Shall we take a walk?
All right, now we're walking, so talk to me.
You are an impatient man, Mr. Fraser.
Who are you? Paid messenger boy or one of them?
Ah, we don't use messenger boys.
You do your own dirty work.
Unlike you, Mr. Fraser, you always did it for someone else.
Not this time. You people have my wife.
She is reasonably comfortable and will not be harmed.
I have to believe you.
Oh, yes, Mr. Fraser. You have to believe me.
What do I have to do?
You have heard of Alexander Scherer?
I've heard of him. West German newspaper owner.
A man of great power, unfortunately. You have an opinion of him?
Too close to some of the old Nazi types. Slightly to the right of Genghis Khan.
That's good. That's very good. He once called us murderous clowns.
So nobody's ever wrong all the time. All right, so why the hell are we standing here talking about some character who's safely installed in a bloody great schloss outside Bonn?
Ah, but he's not, Mr. Fraser. At about this moment, Alexander Scherer is arriving at the villa of his old friend, the Duke of Almirado. There, he will spend a discreet and anonymous holiday. One of his very rare holidays, I may say.
So, Scherer's on holiday. What's it to do with me?
We want you to kill him for us. Yes, Mr. Fraser. You will do it on Friday. The Duke has a garden party for a select group of friends to meet Scherer.
I don't expect to be invited. Do I gate crash?
You received your gift package? Good. Tomorrow see photographs of the Duke's villa. Now, the grounds and the garden are overlooked by a high promontory. It's ideal for your purpose, I would say, but of course, that is up to you.
I might shoot the wrong guest.
That would be unfortunate for Mrs. Fraser. No, we have photographs of Scherer, too. You will collect them at the Hotel Hispanol at Fuengirola on your way to Marbella, where you will be based from now on. This is the address of your hotel. I think I have said all that is necessary.
I haven't. Sit down. Cognac, 2. You have to take my word for it, but there's a gun pointed straight at your stomach. It'll make a very big, very messy hole.
That would not help your wife.
Yes. Yes, he's on the terrace with this man. Leave him alone. Yes, I'm delighted to do so. Yes, I can work them for me quite easily. Of course. Yes, the gun is here.
When will you release her?
As soon as you kill Scherer, we will leave your wife at the Café das Palmas in Granada. You will be able to collect her.
If I'm not caught committing murder on your behalf.
You have not been caught in the past.
Why me?
We needed a professional. Someone who would have sufficient motive for doing the job and escaping. To tell you the truth, we had another, but...
Somebody threw him out of a very high window. Pity.
Would Senor Witcher take a telephone call?
So how do you know about me?
Senor Witcher to reception, please.
You remember the raid on the German embassy in Stockholm, 1975? Carried out by the Holger Mainz Commando.
Oh, yes, the crazy brigade.
They were martyrs.
Therapy through violence, bomb for mental health.
You were a British agent in Germany at the time, Mr. Fraser, also killing people. The German embassy had your name on file. It was passed on to us for future reference. So, now you will kill Alexander Scherer, and we will return your wife. Thank you for the drink. May I go?
One more thing. If my wife is harmed in any way, you and your crazy brigade will all be martyred by me, slowly.
I respect your feelings, Mr. Fraser.
He won't follow us. We have his wife. He wouldn't dare.
He will not do what we want without trying to find her first.
Would he risk her life?
He knows we would not kill her before he moves against Scherer. He wants proof that she is still alive. Therefore, he will take at least one chance.
What about Carl? Fraser may catch him.
What could Carl possibly tell him? Our new arrangements are being carried out about now, I think.
You behave like a good little Scottish housefrau, or I will blow a hole in your head.
Our Mr. Fraser was very well trained, and following suspects keep two cars in between.
They switched cars on you, Mr. Fraser. The gentleman you spoke to at the hotel is far away by now.
Who the hell are you?
Is one of them, Mr. Fraser? Not a very important one, but one of them.
My wife. Where is my wife?
Even the nervous ones have an insane courage.
I asked who you were.
I didn't reply, did I?
From the accent, I'd say Russian.
Very good. I won't ask you for the dialect. From Novgorod, actually. My name is Grigor, Vladimir Ilyich Grigor.
KGB?
I hold your rank of Lieutenant Colonel. Dispose of the body. We have not met, but I have heard of you. You eliminated Raznikov in Vienna, yes?
Self-preservation.
It's nothing to me.
What is this whole business to you?
Let's say an interested party. Go back to your hotel, Mr. Fraser. Pack and fly back to Scotland. You're retired. We are not interested in you.
I can't do that.
Oh, yes, your wife. Well, we will find these people naturally, and when we do, we will release your wife.
You can't guarantee that.
You can't guarantee anything, but we will try.
The Red Action Brigade. Aren't they some kind of Marxists, as you are?
Oh, there are Marxists and Trotskyites and deviationists. Such a vast spectrum of perverse philosophy. If you won't go back to Scotland, at least go back to your hotel. We have to dispose of the body to avoid diplomatic incident. I shall be in touch.
Mr. Fraser, I'm waiting for you.
Take it easy.
Doesn't matter. I lied to you. Colonel Gregor is one who I phoned you for instructions. You will speak to.
I already have.
Time begins to run out for Mark Fraser in part 2 of the Assassination Run next Friday at the same time.
Yes?
You will walk over to that car with me, please.
Jill? What the hell's going on?
I don't know. These people just took me in the village. Tomorrow you will fly to London, and from there you will go to Spain, to Malaga.
You drive to Mijas in the hills near Fuengirola to the hotel.
Contact anyone before you leave, and your wife will be killed.
Fraser, sir. One of our sandbaggers a few years ago.
I know.
Get him what he wants.
Now listen to me, Andreas Costas. I want to know why you're following me, and I want to know right now who hired you.
At first, not to follow you, sir. The others. The ones who took the lady.
Mrs. Fraser, do not try to leave. We all carry these, and we use them.
Mr. Fraser has some special skills which we need. You are here in order to ensure he will provide them for us.
Why me?
We needed a professional. To tell you the truth, we had another, but...
Somebody threw him out of a very high window.
Go back to your hotel, Mr. Fraser. Pack and fly back to Scotland. You're retired. We are not interested in you.
I can't do that.
Oh, yes, your wife. Well, we will find these people naturally, and when we do, we will release your wife.
You can't guarantee that.
We can't guarantee anything, but we will try.
I thought he died when I first shot him. Can't trust these foreigners.
You bastard.
Now, hold on there a minute, old chap. I caught him trying to steal your property. But I am on your side, remember?
And that poor sod didn't know which side he was on.
Oh, thanks, old man.
Forget it. You'll need a clear head. You'd better bring the rubbish squad in to get rid of him.
Well, actually, I don't have a rubbish squad. I told you, we don't have very much action around here.
Now listen, you bastard. You killed him, so you get him out of here.
All right, I'll lay something on. Look, why don't you clear out and leave this to me? After all, you're heading for the coast, aren't you?
How the hell do you know where I'm heading?
Well, London heard that the Red Action group might be here, and Frank Lloyd said I should lend a hand.
Yes, why?
Frank's idea. Old time's sake. Anyway, I passed the word to some of my people.
Go on.
Well, word was that they were on the move towards Granada. 3 that we know about.
Yes, Houseman, Toth, and Husig. I saw Husig 2 hours ago, lying dead in a field. He'd been shot by the KGB.
Good God, what are the Ruskies doing here?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Well, London had better know about this.
Tell them. But before you do, tell me where your people think those kids are going.
They don't know. Look, I can't tell you what I don't know, but I can put you in touch with someone who might be able to help, if you just let go of my jacket. A chap called Rojas runs a shop in Granada. He was anti-Franco, liked our Labour government. Anyway, he helps.
Okay. Write down his address. And when I've gone, you can get rid of him.
Yes, leave that to me.
And Bartlett.
Yes, Omar?
You'd better not have misdirected me, whatever side you're on.
Hunger strike? You won't be with us that long.
I'm just not hungry.
So?
Why?
I thought Rolf told you, so as your husband will carry out the task for us.
No, I don't mean that. Why do you live like this?
Don't ask her. She's only here because of Jürgen. You should ask me.
All right. I'm asking you.
Someone has to fight against the filth of your society. It has to be destroyed root and branch by political action. And the only true political action is violence.
And afterwards, what do you put in its place?
They're here. Stay with her.
You must not believe what she says about me. It is true, I love Jürgen. But I also believe that I must fight against the violence of your system.
You're late.
So we are here now. We shall stay the night and move on in the morning.
Where's Carl?
We waited. He didn't turn up at the rendezvous.
Fraser may have taken him.
Then Fraser would have released him. Rather than risk harming his wife.
Fraser wasn't the only one following Carl. There was another car.
He's moving out. There's no sign of our man.
Stay with him and do not lose him. We will take over at the hotel.
Yes.
Yes? Yes, this is Bartlett. Look, where the hell are they? I phoned an hour ago and I'm still waiting. All right, well, what time did they leave? Oh, never mind, they're here.
Costas Andreas. He used to carry out small assignments for us, Mr. Bartlett. But he wasn't important enough to deserve this.
Who the devil are you?
Did you kill him? You will tell me eventually, Mr. Bartlett. You will tell me.
Fraser. Fraser killed him.
You told me a lie, Mr. Bartlett.
No.
Costas came here when Fraser was away to bring me a gun case. But no gun case. It should have been easy for Costas, but it wasn't because you killed him.
He attacked me.
Such a small man. And now Mr. Fraser has gone, presumably with a gun case, leaving you to tidy up. Oh, well. Now you will have to come with us, Mr. Bartlett, out of harm's way. Oh, don't worry. Our people will tidy up. If you please, Mr. Bartlett.
I think the situation has changed. Now, you'll please tell me who you are.
Lieutenant Colonel Grigor, Mr. Bartlett.
Ah, I thought so from the accents. KGB, eh? Careless of you to forget the old pea shooter. After all, I had to have one to kill your message boy.
Perhaps we forgot to look for it deliberately. He gave us the excuse. But why should a British agent aid a man who is being forced to work for terrorists?
Ground floor, room 2.
I will say good morning to him. His car?
Yeah.
Go and do a little work on it, just in case.
Noisy. You'll disturb the other guests.
I'm not feeling very humorous this morning, Fizz. I didn't sleep last night. And my friend Alexei here was forced to kill another man. One of your people.
Bartlett?
Correct. He did kill our friend Costas, and then he attempted to shoot us. We don't like killing people in another country, Fraser.
It's never stopped you in the past.
Have you never heard of détente, huh? Anyway, we start killing each other, who will be left to do the work, collect information. No, not good. Now, yesterday I told you to get on a plane, go home.
I'm afraid of flying. I need my wife with me to hold my hand.
Have a cigarette.